Good morning, beautiful people. Guess who's back? Yep, me, she, her. Michelle with Living a Line Health and Wellness brand. It's been a minute, guys, but I'm happy to be back. I want to first say how much I've missed you guys and that I love you, and I'm always so excited to be here. But as you all know, there are some crazy things going on, not only in the physical streets, but also in the spiritual streets. As we approach this new year, um, it's a fight to stay intentional, to stay on your high vibe, to keep your energy up and positive. So that's where your girl's been, just building on me, doing that inner work to make sure that I am prepared for the incoming new year. Um, that I'm not shocked by any of the things that are going on around us, and that I am keeping myself built up in the spirit to fight all the things that are coming against me. Today's message is titled Divine Shift. We should be seeing elevation and acceleration in our lives. So, speaking to everything that I just said, we are in the midst of a divine shift, if not the greatest spiritual shift in his history. As you can see, the things that we're finding out, the things that are being uncovered, are beyond, even though we always knew, we've always heard about it, but it's even beyond our imagination. But that's not what I'm here today for. I am here today just with an urgence um, and a couple of tools on how to align ourselves into this shift. Um, at this point, we should be feeding our bodies right, very important, so that we're keeping our strength up. We should be staying in prayer. Along with eating right, of course, we should be exercising, if nothing, at least stretching. Um, we should be affirming affirmations on a daily. And again, just building intentionally on your expectations, on your practices, and on your movements forward. This is so important. Um, as always, of course, you guys do know I am going to read a couple of scriptures. The very first is from Amos 9, and it reads, Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that the plowman should overtake the reaper, and the treader of grapes him that soweth seed. This verse is a picture of an acceleration of harvest and abundance. Matthew 11:12 reads, Jesus says that forceful people are needed to see acceleration in the advancement of the kingdom of God. So I'm going to say it's safe to say that God need us in this season, people. We have to be aligning ourselves with what it is that he's bringing forth. Nothing else really matters at this point. It don't. Um, and I'm going to speak to all those things this morning. As I said, with this shift, I'm going to give some insight as to whether or not you're shifting in the right direction because, of course, with all things, there is a duality. Um, so you can be shifting correctly or you can be shifting in the wrong direction. So, how to know that you are aligned with God and that you're shifting correctly is the fact that you're going to feel it. First off, you're going to feel the shift literally, mentally, physically, and just overall. Somewhere deep inside of you, your faith is going to tell you that all the work that you've been doing on yourself, all the service that you've been putting out to other people, that it's time for that to pay off. You're going to feel that. And it's a wonderful feeling. Now, on the other hand, if you are allowing the thoughts of the holidays, what you have, what you don't have, who you need to be buying for, who you don't, and allowing that to get you in a dark place, you know, the holidays should be a happy season. So if you find yourself in a dark place, you're definitely shifting the wrong way. And as far as being the end of the year and us approaching a brand new year, that should always bring some sort of excitement if you're shifting correctly. You should be excited that whatever didn't go your way, you can leave it behind in 2024 and that you can walk into a new year with the right mindset to move forward, to conquer everything that it is that you said you were going to conquer. Um, as far as, I mean, if God wakes you up on a daily, then you have the ability to elevate and to accelerate in life. So this is what I'm here to say today to bring clarity to. Um, in the last couple of weeks, like I said, I've just been going really hard. Just we have to. Sometimes we have to slow down um, to maintain and again to build on the work that we've already done. I'm not going to be any help to anyone if I'm down, if I'm sad, if I'm not elevated, if I'm not doing what I need to do. One of the most important things that I do want to stress again is the eating habits. Thanksgiving was absolutely wonderful for me, absolutely one of the best Thanksgivings that I've had in a very long time. But I have to admit that heavy food took me out. I was down for days. I enjoyed it. It was great. The food itself was absolutely wonderful, but it did take me down. These are the things that we have to be aware of. So I've been spending these last 2 weeks just kind of detoxing, making sure that I'm eating correctly, because I want to be strong walking into 2025. It's up around here, y'all. I don't know what to expect no more. All I know is that it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. I just want to be prepared in all ways and ready to fight and conquer that. To know that I am walking with God and that He has my back. He has me smothered, covered, and protected against anything that is to come. So again, this is a urging to all of you. Um, to just get intentional these last couple of weeks. Make sure you're being right to yourself. Love yourself first so that you'll have love to give to everyone else. That's majorly important. You can't pour from an empty cup. So you have to work on you to be able to help other people. That's always important. And I just want to also say, as a reminder, is that when you don't see me, or in general, when you don't see a person, that does not mean that there's bad things going on. I come from a generation where we didn't have all this as far as social media and how we communicate. So sometimes you do have to get out in service and help people, literally. I can't touch everyone through these screens. I have to literally go out and touch people with my light, with a hug, maybe with a smile. That is important. So you have to implement that part also. The last thing I want to say for anybody who does feel as if they're shifting in the wrong way, simply find someone that is less fortunate as you. Give to them in some sort of way. Some sort of way. Because there's always someone that's less fortunate than you. And if you do that, that is going to uplift your spirit. One of the greatest gifts that God has blessed us with is the gift of giving. So be kind to someone. Find someone that is less fortunate than you. I don't care what your situation looks like. There's someone that is worse off. Um, so do that. Do those kind of things to again elevate yourself to bring your energy and your spirit back up. Um, and you can align yourself with what's going on around us and get into the right grace with God so that He'll work on your life. You guys know I freestyle, so this is never practiced. So I just say what comes to my heart, and hopefully it is something that will help someone move forward. Hopefully you guys hear my urging of how important it is closing out this year in the right mindset, physically correct. Um, and of course spiritually correct. But as always, I want to wish you guys all a wonderful day. Don't let hump day hump you. Beat the day. Be the winner of your day. And just to know that I love you guys. I don't plan on being away too long. And I'll see you guys all again real soon. Have a wonderful day. Thank you all.